Okay, so I want to go to Phu Quoc, but every single time I try to plan it, I just get totally overwhelmed. It feels impossible. I get it. But look, in the next few minutes, we're not just going to give you a few tips. We're going to hand you the perfect 5-day blueprint. This is the zero confusion plan.
So why Phu Quoc? And honestly, why right now? Well, it all starts with this number, 30. For a ton of nationalities, including travelers from India, that's how many days you can stay there completely visa-free. It makes this one of the easiest tropical getaways you can possibly plan.
Yes, this is exactly where I get stuck. I see these amazing photos of a theme park, and then a beach that's covered in starfish, and then this giant cable car that goes over the ocean. How do they all connect? They seem like they're scattered all over the place. That is the exact puzzle we are about to solve. And the answer is actually incredibly simple, but it changes everything. You have to stop thinking of Phu Quoc as one island. What do you mean? Think of it as two completely separate zones. Seriously, once you see it this way, the perfect itinerary just clicks right into place. Here it is. This is the foundation for the entire plan. The north is all about nature, theme parks, and the safari. You need 3 days there. The south is where you find the cable car, do your island hopping, and have all the ocean adventures. That's a solid 2-day trip. Ah, okay. So you just dedicate specific days to each zone. Exactly. And that brings us to the single biggest mistake you can possibly make, trying to see something in the north and then something in the south on the very same day. Why? Is it really that far? You will lose hours just traveling between them. Trust me, treat them like two separate mini trips. So let's build this itinerary, starting with the north for our first 3 days. Right, so this is the nature and theme park zone we talked about. Correct, this is where all the big entertainment complexes are, but also some really quiet, natural spots. Day 1 is all about easing in. No need to rush around. You can start with a really nice, gentle walk through the Phu Quoc National Park. Then, later, go find a quiet spot on Gan Dao Beach to watch your first sunset. That sounds like a perfect, low-stress way to start. Day 2 is your high-energy day, and it's built for maximum efficiency. You spend the afternoon at the VinWonders theme park. Then, in the evening, you literally just walk next door to Grand World with its cool Venice-style canals and really vibrant night vibe.
Wait, they're right next to each other?
Exactly. Zero time wasted on travel. Okay, what about that Starfish Beach I've seen everywhere in pictures? That's day 3. You're going to head to Starfish Beach, also called Rach Vem, in the morning. And here is a super critical tip. You must go early. That's when the water is crystal clear and you can actually see all the starfish. Then, in the afternoon, you can do the Vincroll Safari. All right, we have conquered the north. Now we head south for days 4 and 5. And this is the island and ocean zone, right? Yep. This is where you're going to find those iconic, postcard-perfect Phu Quoc experiences you've been dreaming of. We kick off the south with this just jaw-dropping number, almost 8,000 meters. Wait, what is that? That is the length of the Hon Thom Cable Car. It's the world's longest oversea cable car, and let me tell you, the views as you're just gliding over that turquoise water and all the little islands, they're unforgettable. So day 4 is all about these huge signature moments. You take that insane cable car over to Hon Thom Island, which actually has a water park on it. Then you head back in the evening to catch the show at the famous Kiss Bridge, right at sunset. That sounds like a seriously spectacular day. Now, listen very closely. If there is one piece of advice you take away from this entire explainer, it's this. Okay, I'm listening. The island hopping tour is the single most important activity of your entire trip. It is absolutely non-negotiable. And that non-negotiable tour, that's our grand finale for day 5. You take the boat tour of the An Thoi Islands. You get to snorkel, see incredible coral, and swim in this ridiculously clear water. This is the core Phu Quoc highlight. That is what I came for. The perfect way to end the trip. Okay, so the itinerary is locked. Got any other quick tips that could make a big difference?
For sure. Now that the main plan is set, let's just cover a few insider details that will make the whole trip go that much smoother.
For coffee, you have to go to Chuan Bistro. It's on a hilltop and it has this incredible panoramic view of everything. And for a massage, Golden Lotus Spa is super clean, professional, and just amazing value for your money. Awesome. Noted. So, if you had to boil this all down, what are the absolute golden rules? 4 rules. Super simple. 1. Never, ever mix north and south in one day. 2.
Go to Starfish Beach early. 3. Pre-book your island hopping tour. And 4. Always carry some cash with you.
And there you have it. Let's just put it all together one last time into your final optimized blueprints, the master plan. Let's see it. Here you go, your screenshot moment. Day 1, National Park. Day 2, VinWonders and Grand World. Day 3, Starfish Beach and the Safari. Day 4, the whole cable car experience. And Day 5, that essential island hopping tour. That's perfect. It's simple, it's logical, and it covers everything.
And that's really it. A complete blueprint that perfectly balances nature, theme parks, and the best ocean experiences that Phu Quoc has to offer. No more confusion. My planning is officially done. Exactly. Save this explainer. You are all set.
So, now that the plan is set, what's the one thing you're most excited for? For me, it has to be that island hopping tour. Great choice. And for everyone watching, what about you? The cable car, the safari, the island tour? What's at the very top of your list?